there would be some demarcation of that also.
Yeah, it is like that only. Yeah.
है ना? So whatever the gap is there, first thing we have to check whether Telangana, the state allocation which was there, have you already consumed whole of it, or if there is any financials which are left? That is part one. If there are some, financials which are left and which the state can claim, obviously you can make up some proposals for that and send for the approval of NAR. That is the first part of your question, wherein whether you can send the proposals or not. Second part was, which I think when you are saying you want to do in PPP mode, my simple question is, if you are doing in PPP mode, why not with OGMCs? Because OGMCs, we don't have to provide any VGF, we don't have to do anything, they will take care of themselves.
But the problem for us is in concession agreement, we have the exclusivity clause. The PPP partner only has the right over the waste generated in the corporation. So we cannot give it to somebody else.
No, you are saying that collection transportation is also part of the contract.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. वो तो कोई भी OGMC नहीं करेगा. OGMC would basically ask you to deliver at their doorstep.
Yeah.
But why do you have such a model? Why don't you because logistic and transportation is a completely separate domain.
No. Ours is a integrated solid waste management project. So it was entered into in 2009.
Integrated solid waste project, that is not an issue. But the thing is, practically, if we think a company constructing a biogas plant requires different set of technical knowledge than a company which is master of logistics. That how efficiently I will move in the city and ensure that the waste is collected from each and every household. Both these are two separate domains. Why do you want to club them? Practically also, these are two separate set of companies which would be actually working.
No. We cannot go back into the past and break it up. No, it's already done in the 2009, the agreement. And of course, a company like Ramki, who are establishing waste to energy projects as well as CBG projects all together, we cannot say somebody else is needed to bring those technologies. They have brought up the dry anaerobic digestion model of Europe also. It is in the trial stage now.
So they are expert of processing. There is no doubt.
As well as they are good in collection and transportation also. The only problem is we could not hand over door-to-door collection because of our issues with labor unions and all. My question is simply because the capital.
Then I think then it is okay. Then only the first part remains. So you prepare your tender documents, everything, and whatever is the gap, and the capacity gap, you can obviously make up a proposal, send through after the state approval, you can send for NARC approval, and obviously, but you have to see whether the state, the allocation which was made to Telangana state. So how much bandwidth do you have? That we have
within that, if we can share to the PPP partner whether that is acceptable or not, that is the question.
So not necessary, because the remaining part, even if the state is ready to pitch in, so I don't think there should be an issue.
Okay, sir, understood. Yeah, thank you.
Why would you put that burden on the concessionaire? Ultimately, it is either the state or the central government. If we are giving them some amount to set up the facility and everything, so we will stick to that. This is the amount that we have, and whatever extra is required, let the state pitch in.
Yeah. In concession agreement, anyway, that provision also is there. Any additional grant you get, they are eligible for that.
Best of it.
Okay, sir.
So that was on it. Anything else from
this compost plant at MRF? They're telling that they're going for tendering in the month of December and January. But DPR preparation is not started. So what is your target? I mean, when they are going to start this DPR?
कौन से project है
ये compost के भी हैं sir, MRF के भी हैं, number of projects are there. Like out of this, they are going for tendering for 2 projects out of 73. Then 71 they are going in January for tendering.
ये कहाँ से डेटा डाला है?
यही से इन्होंने अपडेट किया हुआ सर।
जी मैं इसमें उसमें डेट भी डाली होगी जनवरी में।
DPR का डेट नहीं डाला हुआ सर, अंडर प्रिपरेशन में नो लिखा हुआ है सब में।
अच्छा, there is one peculiar problem. I think it is more of a technical problem, wherein you have on the GMIS portal across compost plants, MRF plants, etc. You are mentioning that DPR under preparation. You are saying no, and then you are straight away going to the tender under preparation and tender to expected dates. Also, you have put in ki by December or by January you will be out with the tender. So without a DPR, how have you moved to tendering and all? I think there is some understanding issue which I can make out from this. So I think आपको DPR में you have to say yes, the DPR has been prepared, and then only you go to the tender stage, na? I think across GMIS in all the projects, DPR under preparation, you are saying no. Am I audible? Sainath ji?
Sir,
Yes.
sir, at the time of submission of SLTC itself, we have completed the DPRs for the ULB, sir.
Correct. So I am agreeing with you. That is why I am saying that it is more of a data entry issue. Whoever is updating the GMIS, the person needs to be informed that the DPR is prepared. Then only we are going to the tendering stage. Now, so
Yes, sir. Yes.
if we
Yes,
see
yes.
this whole cycle, the first is the project is drafted, land not allotted, land allotted, DPR under preparation, DPR approved, and then tender under preparation. So how is it possible
Yes,
that
sir.
DPR under preparation? No, everything is no, and straight away tender ke andar you are saying. So it is all yes. Then only we reach this stage of tender under preparation, right?
Yes, sir. Yes. I will
So
modify it, sir. I will ask them to
just
modify.
to get that updated correctly, so that data gives the correct picture. That is all
Okay,
from
sir.
our side. I think. Thank you. I think Telangana, you can continue with your work. Thank you for joining in.
Sir, Shakti sir has also joined, sir.
Thank you. See you.
Sir has joined.
Sir, sir.
Can we just stop for a minute? I think our DS budget he has also joined. So Shakti sir, you're there?
Yeah, good morning, everyone. For Telangana, Telangana is there, na?
Yes, sir.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. This is Srinivas here.
Good morning, Sainathji. Srinivasji, how are you?
Sir, good morning, sir.
Good morning. See, Telangana, Sainathji, there is one concern. The progress of expenditure is pretty slow at the moment. And as you are aware that there has been a cut in the budgetary provisions. It has been reduced from 5,000 to 2,000 crores. And this matter was also raised by your representative of your state in the meeting with the additional secretary expenditure also. But the thing is, you have to do the expenditure. As of now, you're under the solid waste management itself. Your progress expenditure is pretty slow. It's just 11% right now. 11%. And
Yes, sir.
in IC is 10%, in CB is 24%, in sanitation is just 2%. So we are now left with no other alternative other than to impose a cut. So if we think that the state will not be able to utilize the amount, as per our estimation, there will be a saving of around 29 crores in Telangana. So I think that amount we can utilize for other states. So that's why I'm advising you to please increase your expenditure during the last phase, last quarter up to March, so as
Sure,
to
sir.
avoid a further cut on your allocations. Fine?
Okay, sir. Sure. By March, we'll
Okay.
see that maximum of.
No, but you have to progress from this point onwards in order to avoid a cut in the interim period. Is that okay?
Okay, sir. Fine.
Thank you.
Shakti sir, we will ensure from GHMC side, sir, we will spend all the money by March.
Yeah, that's good if you can spend. See, it depends upon your expenditure progress. If you spend more, we will give you more. If you don't, we have to impose a cut. It's as simple as that.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Okay, because now we are squeezed to 2,000 crores, and every state is asking for funds. Okay, so it's better you do your progress, and then you can claim more funds.
We had
Thank you.
one issue with the PPP partner, sir, that we have discussed with Manish ji, and maybe some clarification he is ready to give. Based on that, we will propose even more items to consider, because we have PPP partner in place. Regarding fund sharing, there are some doubts. I asked Manish ji. We will coordinate with them, and accordingly we will move, sir.
Fine. Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sir, Manish sir, I have one submission, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, under DRAP, they have identified 19 sites which are to be remediated. So out of 19, we have completed 7, sir, and 8 are under progress and 3 are yet to start. So when our independent engineers have reassessed, they have found 28 ULBs with additional legacy waste, sir. So that is around 3.8 lakhs, sir. So can we, can we submit a proposal for additional fund requirement for these ULBs?
No. Any additional fund request can only be made with regard to these ULBs that we have already mentioned in the draft notification that we have issued. Not for any other ULB, because all other ULB, the legacy waste which was mentioned was less than, because this is strictly based on the data which has been fed on the MIS. I think the last dump site which was covered under this was having around 33,000 tons of legacy waste. So any other ULB, I think, would be having less than. If I see in this,
Sainath ji, this is a new dump site for which you
No,
have
sir,
not yet
the old
released
one.
any funds.
But,
Old one, but you have claimed
yeah.
fund for that.
Yes, sir.
Have you
That
claimed
was
legacy
claimed
remedy?
in the year 2022, sir. And since it's been 3 years, there is some
Uh-huh.
accumulation of legacy waste. So we wanted additional fund for that waste.
No. But it has been approved earlier under SBMU.
Yes, sir. It has been approved.
Then how come the legacy waste accumulated there? See, on one hand, we are giving you funds for processing of waste. Legacy is something which has been deposited over a period of 10 to 15 years. See, a waste which has been accumulated there for the last 3 years, the state is responsible to process it. How can you claim for legacy waste funds for that? See, that will not be counted. That will not be counted for legacy waste. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And you have to make provisions for that. You can also do a waste quantification from some reputed institute, and then you can submit a report on that.
Sure, sir. Okay.
Okay.
thank you, sir. I think thank you, Sainath ji. Thank you, Srinivas ji, for joining the call. I think we can move to the next state, which is Andhra Pradesh. I think Andhra, they have officers have already joined, so we can move to Andhra. Good morning. So, can you just please introduce yourself? You're joined from Andhra.
Hello, Dashrath Reddy sir. Have you joined? Hello, Nageshwar ji. Sir, please wait.
This is Dr. Dashrath Reddy.
Hello, Manish sir. Dashrath Reddy sir has joined, sir.
Sorry, yeah. Good morning. So who has joined?
Yeah, morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, Dr.
You are not audible. Your voice is breaking. We can't
One
hear you.
second, sir. Right from the morning, sir. Am I audible, sir?
Yes. Yes. You're audible. So I hope you have already gone through the agenda points. So I will not
Yes.
waste further time, and I will straight away move to the agenda. So Andhra Pradesh, you have not updated any projects at all on GMIS. So if I start with SLFE, CBG, nothing. You have not updated anything at all. Nothing. It's all zero. Any specific reason for not using the GMIS portal?
Sir, the thing is, sir, the state government, sir, it has completely, the NARC approved proposals were different, sir, and the state has recently revised the action plan, sir, totally. And, which we need to send them to the NARC for the approval, sir. So that is the reason why we haven't uploaded, sir. The state has totally, the capacity of the plants and the location of the plants is also changed, sir. So that is the major reason that why we haven't uploaded in the
How is it?
GMI.
But you are saying that not even a single project has been gone through, and it is all the projects have been revised.
No, Bio-CBG ka and MRF and also these compost plants ka projects are is revised, sir. Legacy waste and other things are like, they are done, sir.
Basically, all MRF, A to Z, all to 3000 TPD MRF, 3000 TPD waste to compost.
Yes, sir.
everything has changed.
Either the capacities have changed or the location has changed, sir.
When does the state plan to share all of these details with the with us?
Sir, we'll discuss with his MD, sir. Sir, I'll let you know, sir. Maybe weekdays of time, sir.
Because NARC meeting is about to, but we are planning for the next NARC meeting, and it is very soon.
No,
Shakti sir, would you like to
yes,
comment?
sir. I understand the urgency, sir. But sir, like MD sir is like in CM's meeting, sir. Now, day after tomorrow, we have got CM sir's program on this Swachhandra, sir. Every third Saturday, we are celebrating this as Swachhandra Day, sir. So CM sir is personally participating. MD sir is in that meeting, sir. So these 2 days, coming 2 days, whole of the office staff, everybody will be there in CM's program only. So by
I have a
Monday,
different question. I have a different question. This is
yes,
something
sir.
which has not happened in a 1 day or 2 day. This is not something which has happened over the last week. This is something which has
Understood,
happened
sir.
over months.
Yes, sir.
How is it so that over months you have never shared any proposal or not sent any information to the central
No,
government that we are changing
the approval, sir. We have received the approvals and we are calling for the tenders. It has happened hardly in the months of time, sir. So in the last week of November, we have received approvals from the government, sir. So that is the reason.
approval for what? For changing the capacity.
Correct, sir. Changing the capacity and also the location, also, sir. Some of the projects have been made under cluster model. Now, we have shifted from cluster
So
model
what I
to
would
ELB
request
model
is,
only.
okay. So what I
Sir,
would request is that
sir,
please.
sir, may I interrupt, sir? Sir,
Please,
I'm
sir, please.
Shakti. Yes, SBM, sir. Sir, for Andhra Pradesh, sir, we have not received any revised action plan from you so far, or any indication that you have you want to change anything. See, as far as cluster model is concerned, or it's a decentralized model, it all depends upon the state government. How do you want to implement them? Until and unless there is a differential change. See, a location location will not affect much, but do you want to change the capacity also?
Sir, even the capacities are also being changed, sir.
But capacity on of all the ULBs you are doing a change.
Not all the ULBs, sir. Almost around 70 to 80% of the ULBs
so-
capacities it is changed, sir. So
because on one hand, I'm looking at your expenditure, and you are doing an expenditure of almost 59% in your used water management and around 61% in your solid waste management.
sir, used
So
water
what are
management,
these projects?
there is no much change, sir. Only on the solid waste management part there are changes, sir. Used water management, there are
That's what I'm
not
saying.
much. That's sir.
So what are those projects in which you are progressing very good? So those projects have to be reflected in the GMIS then.
Sure, sir. Sir, I mean,
Even
used water ka,
even
used water ka, I'm not.
let me just now bring you to the used water situation. This is the detail of on the GMIS portal for STP plants. 692 MLD is what has been approved. 0 projects have been added. This is sheer, that we will not use it, we will not report it. That's the situation which is coming out for Andhra.
And sir, for
Correct.
that you have incurred an expenditure of almost 44 crores. So now under the SNS purge.
No details.
STPs ka, yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir. STPs also, there is some other
Okay.
officer looking after these subjects, sir. STPs
There
ka, I'll
are
inform
no
them to upload it immediately, sir.
expenditure there.
But I think Shakti sir, आप तो ये भी बता रहे कि they are spending almost 44 to 45% of expenditure in solid waste side also.
44 crores ka, sir.
See, I'll tell you, under used water management during this financial year only, we have
Double
given them
contribution.
123 crores. Out of that, they have incurred an expenditure of 44 crores. So what about this 44 crores spent? What are the projects on which you have spent 44 crores?
Sir, yes, sir. There is some
There
other
must
officer
have been.
looking after this subject, sir. I'll inform her to update
That's
this
why you
immediately, sir.
obtain that information. Sir, you obtain that information, you collect that information and ask the concern to update the status.
I'll immediately let her know this, sir. I'll try to see that
Sir, you must have
this is
floated
done
the
immediately.
tenders, you must have awarded the work also, for which you have incurred an 44 crores.
Yes,
Under
sir.
solid waste, you have incurred an expenditure of 30 crores. But there are no projects here. Sir, that has to be reflected. See, expenditure vis-a-vis your physical progress. It has to be reflected in our GMIS portal. See, till the time your projects are not launched, it's okay. But now, while a tender has been given, work has been allotted, its progress has to be reported. Got it, sir? So I
Yeah,
request
understood,
you,
sir.
sir, kindly
I mean,
update that,
to
sir.
bring this to, yes, sir. We'll bring this to the notice of the MD, sir. Sir, I'll get it done immediately, sir.
Sure, sir. Sure. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think then there is nothing much to review in your case, because as you have mentioned that most of the projects are now being revisited. But whatever, even if they are being revisited, the land hasn't identified. I think you can start updating the details of those projects on the portal.
Sure, sir.
What is stopping you from updating those details, right?
Right.
Okay.
We'll do that, sir.
Please start updating the details on the GMIS portal. And okay, I have very specific points to raise regarding the CBG plants. So in case of CBG plants, even if those plants are not sponsored or not funded by the SBM, the details of those projects are also to be added on the GMIS portal. Please ensure that all CBG projects, irrespective of the funding source, have to be updated on the GMIS portal. Same is the case with
Sure,
waste
sir.
electricity.
Yes, sir. We'll do that, sir.
Ensure that all CBG plants, all waste to electricity plants are updated on the GMIS portal. And there are 75 projects, focus projects, which have been identified.
Sure, sir.
Which the target is that will be by 31st of March, all the tenders and everything should be out. The construction should begin. It should be under construction, and within a 1 year period, the construction should complete. That is the target for these focus CBG plants.
Noted, sir.
Out of those 75, 5 projects are in Andhra Pradesh. One is Ongole, the other is in Rajamundry, Kakinada, Nellore, and Guntur. These projects earlier were 100 TPD projects. Now I think you have reduced them to 25 TPD projects. Any specific reason? Because Guntur, Nellore, you have sufficient wet waste. Why all of a sudden the capacity has been reduced to 1/4?
Acha. Sir, I mean, there is segregated wet waste, we don't have that good capacity, sir. So that is the reason why we have reduced the capacity there, sir. Sir, you are not audible, sir. I think you are muted.
No, please you tell me
Yes, sir.
the status
Sir,
of the projects.
the problem is segregated wet waste, sir. We don't have that good segregated wet waste, sir, available. So most of the agencies, they are insisting purely on segregated wet waste, sir. So that is the reason why we have reduced the capacities, sir.
But when you report for Swachh Sarvekshan, you report 100% segregation. All of these, especially Guntur, if I'm not wrong, I think Guntur was awarded also this year, but it was a 5-star or a 7-star city. You are showing as
Vijayawada, sir. Vijayawada is 7-star city, sir. Vijayawada was awarded 7-star, sir.
Guntur, you are saying there is no waste segregation.
No, there is waste segregation, sir, but proper, 100 TPD, 80 TPD, we can expect around 40 TPD or 50 TPD, we are getting, sir.
But then if you are getting 40 or 50 TPD of wet waste, then why are you setting up a capacity of 25 TPD? Then you should at least go for 50 TPD. And if 50 TPD segregation you are getting as on today, segregation over a period of time should increase. So at least when you are building it, you should have a horizon of at least next 10 years. I am not able to understand that why the capacity have been reduced to 1/4.
Viability would be an issue.
Sir, may I interrupt, sir?
Yes, please.
Sir, actually, JBR sir and me visited the Andhra Pradesh, and sir, in that in state, sir, they are planning for waste to energy plant, waste to electricity plants. So they want to put all their waste, wet waste or dry waste, into waste to electricity plant. That's why they have reduced, sir.
So no more segregation.
That's sir. Yes, sir. No more segregation, sir. So, sir, sir, I am ready, sir. I'm right, sir.
Yeah, partially correct. It's not that, there is,
so very
it's
soon,
not that
very
100%
soon
no segregation.
So no issue. So very soon we will start the Swachh Sarvekshan ka reporting also on the MIS portal and everything. Then start reporting that you don't have source segregation. On one hand, you are claiming that you have, the good source segregation. On the other hand, you are claiming that we don't need source segregation.
Sir, we'll have a meeting with concerned ULB commissioner today, sir. We'll see what, what is that exactly happening in the ground. We'll get back to you on that, sir.
For all these 5 projects, these are focus projects.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
That you have up-to-date information on all these 5 projects.
We'll have a review in the evening itself, sir, with all the 5 ULB commissioners. Let us see, what best can be done in that case, sir.
Okay. And on the dump site remediation accelerated program, do you have any issues or any doubts?
Dump site, we as such we don't have any issues, sir.
Okay. I think then thank you.
Please, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The next is Tamil Nadu. Has Tamil Nadu, somebody from Tamil Nadu joined? Or shall we wait for 5 minutes? Deepak, you are state coordinator for Tamil Nadu also?
No, sir. Vishal is the coordinator, sir.
अच्छा विशाल का तो पता नहीं वो आ गया विशाल एक बार चेक करो
नहीं आ गया सर मैं पूछता हूँ तमिलनाडु में से जुड़ा तो था TNSBM PMU सर कौन who has joined from TNSBM PMU seen someone who have joined as a TN, SBM, PMU. Are you able to listen us? Tamil Nadu team.
Hemlata ji, have you joined? Hemlata ji is a PMU coordinator.
Yeah, Vishal is also joining in some. He's coordinating. Vishal is coordinating. Just
No, do we have officers from Tamil Nadu? Have they joined?
Yeah, we have joined. We can start the discussion.
Yeah. So can you please introduce yourself?
I am Madhusudan Reddy, Mission Director, SBM Urban, Director of Municipal Administration here.
Good afternoon, Madhusudanji. So I think we have already shared the agenda. I will just quickly walk through the agenda. So you have the one was updation of GMIS. As we can see, Tamil Nadu, in case of Tamil Nadu, biomethanation plants have already been, tagged on the GMIS. But what is important is just the tagging will not suffice. The status has to be updated also from time to time. I can, at this stage, we can say there are almost 9 projects which are at the drafted stage only and have not been, the land has not been geotagged, nor has the DPR status been updated, nor has the tender status been updated. So our request is, since you have already geotagged the projects, kindly ensure that all the ULBs update the status of these projects as well. Similar is the case. And also one more important, before we move from biomethanation, one more important aspect is, all CBG plants, it is requested that all CBG plants, irrespective of the funding source, shall be added on the GMIS portal, as the same are being monitored at the highest level. And in fact, we have identified around 75 focus projects also, which we target that will be completed in the next 1 year. Of those focus projects, 9 projects are in Tamil Nadu alone, out of those 75. And I will just name, and if you can just update me the status of that. One is in Madurai, which is a 250 TPD plant. And any update on that? What exactly is the status of it? Madurai.
No, Madurai plant,
TPD.
yeah, that is a PPP project. We have, signed the concession agreement and land is also identified.
Okay. So LOA has already been issued?
All that is done. LOA is issued, concession agreement signed. The work will be commenced soon.
Soon. So that is on the Madurai. So, but the same status has not been updated on the GMIS.
No, I will tell my team to update all the status today itself.
Yeah, please get the status updated.
FX Green Power. FX Green Power.
Okay, one, I hope you have the list of all the 9 focus projects, all the 9 CBG focus projects.
No, we don't have the list. Even whatever you have prepared this data sheet also, the individual details we don't have.
Individual details, I think all the ULB wise details you can take from, you can ask your technical team to contact our technical team. They can provide the ULB wise detail, or they can themselves also download from the Swachhtam portal.
No, they have contacted yesterday. No reply is received from your side till now. That's
Manish,
why I'm asking. Our state PMU has tried to reach out, what are these details, from where this data is brought up.
Manish,
No, you just tell them to give the full details. We will get it updated.
we'll share the ULB wise detail of this, the breakup of this complete, and would also request to update the current status of those projects as well. Now,
Yeah, it will be done.
And the next,
Okay, sir, we will share the details, no issue.
the next focus project is Tiruchirappalli 100 TPD plant. So, any update on that?
Yeah, it is also under the same status. Concession agreement is signed.
Okay, it is
So
signed.
work will be coming soon.
Okay, and Tirupur?
All of them.
Salem, Tambaram, Chennai.
I'll tell you, there are 6 projects which we have awarded recently. Coimbatore, Tirupur, Salem, Trichy, Tambaram and Madurai. All these 6, all are at the same stage. The land is identified. A work order is given. Work will be commenced in the next month. The actual construction work.
Great. So only thing is that now I would request it if you can just update the details on the GMIS, And apart from these 6 projects that you have mentioned, there are 3 more projects. One is all these 3 are Chennai projects. Chennai North, Kodungai project.
Kodungai road. We will ask them also to update. Don't worry.
So, what is the status of this project?
No, that is part of the integrated waste to energy plant. So it will take some time to ground the project, but we
Okay.
will update the actual status.
Done. Thank you. So this was on the on the CBG. And the same is the case with waste to electricity. If there is any waste to electricity plant, I would request if that also, irrespective of even if it is in a PPP mode or it has used SBM funds or irrelevant of the funding source, the same may also be added on the GMIS portal.
No problem. We'll add it.
Coming to waste to compost, again, I think you have already updated, you have added all the projects on the portal. Only thing is the updation of the status. Similarly is
We
the
will do
case
that.
with,
We'll
yeah.
do the data updation part.
I think that is it then, because our projects have already been added by Tamil Nadu, that I can see all the projects have been added already on the portal. It is only the status which has to be updated.
We will
That is it.
update. Generally, we don't miss on this. We keenly follow it up. Okay.
CND project has not been added. You just see if that can also be added. CND, you have got approval of 325 TPD, but no details have been updated. No project has been added.
No, it has not taken off. That's why they have not updated. It will be taking off next month. We will update it.
Okay. And regarding the, just move to the next, that is the used water. Used water also has been updated. Great. We don't have much to discuss. Okay. STP, I think you have not updated at all. It is again 000. So you have 1576 MLD capacity, which was approved, but no project has been added. It is all
Then
0.
why it is left out?
Waste action plan apply waste action plan based on the CPHO.
No, I think CPHO has advised some changes to update it as per the revised action plan. Our team is at it. It will be completed in a day or two.
Okay, great, sir. And again, I think used water, I think both IND as well as STP, it is all 0. So if used water details
That
can
is
also
what
be
that
added.
component they are working on. It will be done.
Done. Sir, I think there's nothing else from our side. If you have anything on the dump site remediation accelerator program, if any doubts or any queries, sir, we can take up.
No, what is the actually program intending to? Because I just had a review just before connecting to this VC with my commissioners. In that program, one thing is we need to accelerate the progress. That's fine. But what is the additional support we'll be getting, or what exactly, why a sub component is tried to be launched?
Good question. So I will just update you on that. The purpose is to ensure that these cities which have been mentioned under draft, we ensure not just these cities, apart from these cities, the legacy waste which is left over is pretty less. So that we assume that will be over by next 1 year, that is October 2026. These, since the legacy waste was more than a certain threshold, we have issued this guideline that you can further claim 2 things. One is, since the initial sanctions were given basis the legacy waste as in 2021. So we are assuming that from 2021 till 2025, since we had started approving the fresh waste processing capacity, but those infrastructure projects somehow take time. So some further legacy waste would have accumulated at these sites. So if there is that delta which has got added, you can claim funds for that processing or remediation of that delta. That is part 1.
That
Part
can be
2,
claimed for all the biomining projects, or only these projects listed
only these
under
projects, sir. Only these projects.
Okay.
Second part is, sir, we also want to ensure that there is no further fresh waste dumping.
Okay.
So the micro plan, when we talk about, so micro plan, we have to ensure that to propose that by what date no fresh waste dumping will be there. So fresh waste dumping will completely stop. So
Okay.
further fresh waste which is coming in, what kind of processing capacity you have? If let's say you have a capacity of 500 TPD per day, the fresh waste which is coming in is of 600 TPD. So you have further gap of 100 TPD. So these ULBs can also claim funds for setting up the fresh waste processing facility for this additional 100 TPD.
No, for a fresh waste processing facility.
Yes. So the end target is that you have complete 100% fresh waste processing capacity in place so that there is no further dumping of fresh waste, and whatever fresh waste is coming in is being processed on the same day. The legacy dump site is being remediated completely, and then we can claim that this ULB has become a no fresh waste dumping ULB. So no more fresh waste dumping. It is everything is being processed. That is the statement which should come out.
This processing facility is for how much quantity we should be able to propose?
It is the gap, sir.
Okay, fine.
There is a gap. If let's say
Whatever
that
is the current gap that is available, we can propose.
yes.
Okay, okay, done.
So anything else on DRAP or any other question that you have, sir?
No, these two things you have anyway clarified. Additional quantity of legacy waste, if it is accumulated, that can be claimed, or project can be sanctioned, and additional processing capacity also can be sanctioned.
Sir, I would now request our DS Shakti ji to kind of, if anything on the budget side, if he has to discuss, please.
No, we have a request actually. We have requested to convene an ARC. I have even spoken to JS SBM. Madam also agreed that she will circulate the file and then get approved for us. We have asked for a revised sanitation plan approval.
NARC will be convened very soon. That is what I can tell you at this stage. And if
No,
there is
we are
any
getting
proposal,
this reply for the past 9 months to 1 year that it will be convened soon. I have been here for 6 months, but
this
it didn't
time I think
happen.
it will be another 2 to 3 weeks and the NARC will be convened. That is what I can say.
Okay, no, madam promised me that, I met her in Bangalore and then Delhi. Then she told she will get the file in circulation and get the order and send it to us. So if Mr. Shakti can just follow it up and help us, that would be great.
Great. I think I'm just following up if he's there because he was there. I think now he has left.
Yeah, and also we don't have fund under sanitation component. We have made so much of progress, but we don't have money to pay to the, contractors.
Okay, so I'll just follow up on both of these because Shakti ji is currently, I think, he has dropped.
No problem.
So
I'll speak
I
to
will
him
follow
on
up.
phone separately. But you
Yes.
guys, if you expect progress without funding, how the progress will happen? That mother sanction is being given pettily, like small, 2 crore, 3 crore ones like that. Whatever is our approved action plan, according to that, if it is released, that would be great.
Sure, sir, we'll look into it.
Okay, fine then.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.